Hey, if you're watching this, then you are watching my first blog journal video entry. Uh, I've wanted to do this for a while, and I figured this would be kind of a fun thing to do. Something I think more and more people have been picking up, but something I wanted for myself and possibly for others if they were so inclined. Pretty much what got me thinking to do this was I used to write in my journal like every day. I haven't done it for about 2.5 years. So I was like, well, maybe a little bit of a video could be cool because it gives you a face instead of just words. So what I want to do is just go off the cusp and kind of just do whatever I want because it's me. But I think a ton, so I was like, why not just share my kind of unfiltered thoughts for future me or maybe someone else? And yeah, so that's kind of the idea behind what I'm doing. Um, Not totally sure if this is the best way to do it, but I was like, yeah, YouTube and I have a mic. So cool. I don't really know where to start. I guess I'll describe a little bit about me. So today is June 25th, and it is 1:09 a.m. I am not tired, so why not do something about it? I am 27 years old, and right now, no real job, um, but I'm hoping to do more film work, and I've been reselling a little bit more and selling my Pokemon card collection, which this channel used to be used for. And yeah, um, I don't know. My life is in a weird place. I have quit my job recently. I've traveled through 8 states in the past month. Um, my girlfriend and I broke up. My friends have kids and are married for the most part, or they're in various serious relationships for the most part. And yeah, I'm not totally sure what I want. No, I do want to travel, and I think that's going to be the next big thing I do. I'm kind of saving up for that and starting the planning process. Got to figure out where I want to go and when I want to go and what I'm going to do and all of that stuff. So that's kind of exciting. Scary, but exciting. Um, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that I think about it, and I think as it gets closer slowly and slowly, um, I don't know, it's weird. I think it's a weird life. I've always wanted to travel, and one thing that always used to make me want to travel was watching Walter Mitty. I have it right here. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I have a cool like book version, but I used to always watch this movie, and he would always go around to all these places chasing after a guy to kind of save his job. That's a very bland way of putting it. It's actually a really good movie. But he would go all of these weird countries and he would do all these things he never thought he was going to do. And he just went and did it. And that's inspiring. It's funny when I told my friend Justin and Caitlin that I want to travel. They're like, "Oh, did you watch Walter Mitty recently?" It's like, "No, but that's a good reason." And so, no, but a song. I was listening to a song. I can't even honestly tell you what song it was, and pretty much it said, "If you were to die, would you look back and have regrets?" And I was like, if I were to die right now, I would. And that's kind of my recent motto is like, live without regrets. Like, take the jump, do the thing. And even if it's embarrassing or you're like scared to do it, most of the time it's little things for me. It's sending a message or it's acting weird. Not weird, but like not being nervous around new people or new things. Taking the jump with a job. Um, I don't know, putting yourself out there. A lot of people, I saw a meme recently, or meme joke, and it was like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, ask the girl out. And then it said, well, she could reject me. Well, yeah. Or she could reject me and say, like, gross. Or she could reject me, like, tell all of her friends. They post it on social media. Everyone sees it. They think I'm weird. But don't think about that stuff. You gotta just go out and not worry about, I don't know, regretting. Like, I think you'll regret more if you think about regretting. And that can be the scary part. Be smart, think, but don't overthink. Yeah. I'm seeing now that I should probably write some notes for these. So I have a little notebook that I'm going to carry around on me. And whenever I think of an idea for a video, I'll probably quick jot it down. Just be like, oh, talk about this. I don't know. Life is weird. Everyone has these different expectations and different things they want to do in life. And they don't always become like reality, which is sad. But at the same time, sometimes you forget about what you used to want to do. And it doesn't matter because now what you have or what you want is better, so much better that you can't even remember what you used to want. And I think that can happen in different aspects of life. Jobs, relationships, even just like materialistic things. Maybe you wanted a weird toy or a collectible or something, but you found something or something distracted you from wanting that, and now you forget about it. That's not always true, but I don't know. I guess I should also say these are my opinions, and this is primarily made for me. So you can fight me, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I probably won't fight back. Yeah. I don't know. Is that good? That's 8 minutes. Is that a good way to stop, or should I share a little more? You know what? I want to keep this kind of going, so I'll share a little more about me. So, like I said, I'm 27. I live in Lakeside. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't share that. But I live in San Diego, and I live with my family. I have had a fairly simple life. I've had hardships, and I've had things that have really brought me down. In high school, I can look back, and I was always a little weird. And I always look back and I'm like, man, if I would have just done this or I would have just changed this about myself, I would have been so much cooler. But at the end of the day, I'm happy where it led me. Went to community college out here for a little while. And then some bad events transpired in my life that I'll probably get into in another video. But it brought me to Denver. And I went to a small film school out in Denver, Aurora, and I loved it. And I met all these new people and just made all these memories that, are just so ingrained into my brain as like these awesome times. And I went back recently and it's weird. It was driving down certain roads and seeing certain buildings and eating certain food was like walking into a memory, which is good and bad because I feel like I said, like I'm always in my head. And I feel like I'm very attuned to like feeling weird things like dreams or memories or regrets or I don't know, different mental things that's hard to explain. And I, I don't know, there's so many things that happened in Denver that were big in my life. One of my first like really big relationships, going to school, first time living kind of on my own, making new friends, living with people, you know, and so I went out to Denver, I guess. Uh, Short story long, and went through a lot there. Came back home, started doing more in film. Then I worked for a handful of different companies out here, and yeah, ups and downs. I had my hard times, and I had my good times. I think we all do. It's just what forms us and what makes us us. Um, but now I'm in this weird place, like I was describing, and I don't know. It's exciting, scary but exciting, and yeah. I look and I'm like, man, I'm saying so many likes and ums. I feel like I'm much smoother at talking when I'm not looking at myself in the computer. I'll probably get used to it, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe that's a good place to stop. And I'll go into detail about more of my life through like different transitions for the next one. Start out easy, ones that people maybe already know or they don't care about. And then I'll get into more of my thoughts of the days. And yeah, well, I don't know if anyone's ever going to see this, but maybe I'll look back and think, why did you wear that shirt you should have gotten rid of years ago? It's such a low hanging V. Like, if you don't. But I'm in my lazy wear right now. Sports shorts, short sports shorts, and my blue shirt. Okay, well, I'll end it there. Peace out, guys. Peace out, me.